go for it.
Okay, so our planet is Mercury. My name is Jacob Magnetron.
I'm Sarah Satellite.
Okay, so in the year, well, around the year 3000 BC, the Sumerians observed Mercury in the sky. We kind of caught them by surprise, because it's a silver color, much like the moon. It's the smallest planet in our solar system, seeing how, well, it's second smallest when you put Pluto involved, but it's the smallest when it comes just to the planets now. It's one of the only planets that can be seen without binoculars or a telescope. It is the smallest, densest, and least explored planet. Okay, so the Roman mythology behind Mercury. Mercury was named after the messenger to the gods in Roman times. Her name was Mercury. She ran everything to and from the gods to demigods and everyone else around. They gave Mercury this name because it has the shortest orbital period around the sun. Okay, so now Roman compared to Greek, there's a little bit of a change. For the Greeks, the messenger is Hermes. Hermes is the god. He was still the messenger to the gods and to the demigods and everyone else. The Greek philosopher, I don't know how to say that name, Heraclitus, believed in heliocentric solar system. So the physical features of Mercury, it's the closest to the sun, at the distance of 38 years. Scientists think that it once had structures similar to Earth with different layers, but because of the extreme weathers, so it can go from really cold to really hot as soon as it doesn't have sunlight. So it's going below freezing and all the way up to, well, past the point where your skin's boiling. And then its orbit is actually the most circular of any of the planets because it's actually small. It has a volume of 6.083 times 10 to the 10th power kilometers cubed and a mass of 3.30 times 10 to the 23rd kilograms. Okay, so the comparison to Earth, Mercury is about 1/3 of Earth's size, and the gravitational pull is about 38% of what Earth is. So you are going to weigh a lot less. I put in my own weight, which I weigh 135. I weigh 51 pounds on Mercury. So it makes you feel thinner, but you're not really thinner. Okay, so Mercury's rotation takes about 59 Earth days, and then its rotational period is about 175.97 Earth days just to get around the sun. So it's really short. And unlike Earth, Mercury has no moons. You just get to see the stars. It's like the new moon. Mercury cannot sustain life. It has too many extremes. It can reach up to 700 kelvins, which is a lot in Fahrenheit. I can't remember the exact number. Actually it's 840 degrees Fahrenheit, and then when the sun is facing away, it reaches negative 360 degrees Fahrenheit, which is well below the English at the base. It also can't sustain life because of the rugged surface area due to all the craters. The gravitational pull of Mercury is a lot larger in comparison to the moon, although both of them have less than Earth. So Mercury's gravitational pull is stronger at 38%, but the moon's is even less. at 17%. So the moon will really make you feel like really skinny.
Next slide. Okay, 2-point summary so far. In comparison to the Earth, Mercury has a weaker gravitational pull, and it's stronger than the moon's. Mercury cannot sustain life because of its extremes, the Jurassic temperatures and no atmosphere. To convert weight on Earth to weight on Mercury or the moon, multiply by the gravitational pull of each. Mercury is 0.38 and the moon is 0.17. Mercury's distance from the Earth is about 0.36 AUs at the closest point and about 1.35 AUs at the furthest point. Okay, so missions launched to Mercury. The Mariner 10 was launched on November 3rd of 1973 as the last spacecraft of the Mariner program. And then Messenger was the second mission to Mercury and the first to enter Mercury's orbit. The Mariner 10 was the first spacecraft to visit Mercury and made observations from a flyby perception. Messenger is what NASA used to study Mercury. It was sent into Mercury's orbit and to take pictures. The mission expired and with an expected impact to Mercury's surface. So gain knowledge. The Mariner 10 discovered Mercury's small but active magnetic field. Messenger's most recent observation was that it included Mercury's severe storms and its shrinking size at an alarming rate.
Okay, so the built Colombo is one of the future missions set to Mercury because, well, they kind of lost interest seeing how it can sustain any life. But it's set to launch in 2018, which is 2 years from now. Yeah. The mission was organized by the European Space Agency, and the surface element, like, it was kind of one of the reasons why it's been pushed back so far is because they had problems with the landing gear, because this one is supposed to land on Mercury and do a close, detailed study of everything there. And then the budget cuts in Europe have kind of set this back a little bit further too. They don't have the money to pursue everything right now. They're hoping to get that back soon. The purpose of studying Mercury is to meet the objectives. Well, yeah. So they're trying to find the interior structure, the geology, the composition, and the dynamics of the planet. Over the years, Mercury has been kind of crumbling away because of everything going on there. We're trying to find out why it's happening and when we can inspect it to, like, well, if we could stop it and, if possible, preserve it for future generations to at least be able to see. We're hoping with the future, missions to Mercury, we're hoping to figure all of that out.
With funded research, astronomers could study the composition of Mercury and other features involved in its deterioration. If Mercury can be preserved for years to come, scientists and astronomers can continue to study and provide extensive research of the planet. So, to our benefit, studying Mercury could find valuable resources that are depleting on Earth. Much like what they're doing with Mars, they want to see if we can sustain life. So Mercury did it the same way.
Okay, so what we found, all of this information was for NASA, the ESA, National Geographic's, and Space Facts and Windows 2 Universe. That's not Microsoft.
So, summary. Mercury received the same from the messenger of the Roman gods. This god is comparable to the Greek god Hermes. Mercury is about 1/3 of Earth's size. Its gravitational pull is about 38% of Earth's. It is also the second smallest planet in the solar system and the least explored. This is due to Mercury being 0.30 AUs from the sun. Unlike most of the planets, Mercury does not have a moon. Mariner 10 and Messenger were two important Mercurian missions.
Okay, so first off, how many moons does Mercury have?
No.
Alright. What were the names of the missions to Mercury?
Marin, Chan, Messenger.
There you go, Ryan. Who is a Greek god similar to Mercury? And how many AUs is Mercury? True or false, Mercury is like the moon, then if Mercury is like the moon, then it is able to sustain life as we know it. False. Alright, way to go, guys.
All right, round of applause.